I just got home from band call and tech rehearsal. I didn't stay for tech rehearsal because I've been to that theatre before. I know the light guys, I know the stage guys. So I got there, and within 5 minutes we've sorted out where I'm going to be standing and where my light is and what have you. It's fine. Band call was fantastic. Oh my God, they're so good. And although I didn't necessarily need to be there today, I love band call because hearing the music from the band, hearing everybody singing, watching them all practice, it kind of gets you in the mood for show week. Now, as you can probably hear, I'm batting 1,000 when it comes to post-rehearsal viral load because everybody in the cast has a cold, and of course I caught it last week. So, just trying to battle that. So I came home early, didn't stay for the whole tech, just because I kind of wanted to rest up for dress rehearsal tomorrow night. The only downer, really, is that the beginning of Elf has 2 songs to choose from. They both have the same tune. So it's up to the musical director which of them. Yeah, so right from the beginning I learned the song in the script. But they chose not to do that one. They chose the one that's in the appendix of the script and didn't tell me. So when I turned up for full run through last Sunday, I'm ready to go, and they all start doing this different song. So I winged it, and then all the way through doing this song, there's this voice in my head that says, have you learned the wrong version of the show? What if all the songs are different? And there's only a week and a half till you actually perform this thing. So yeah, low-grade terror going on in the back of my mind while I'm trying to wing this song that I've never heard before. But then the rest of the songs were the same. They've sped some of them up, so that's going to be interesting, but they were the same. So in the interval part, the entr'acte, as I now know it's called, I went over to the musical director and said, so you changed the first song? And he went, yeah, no, did nobody tell you? We changed it months ago. So La La La, the joys of working at a remove, I suppose. So yeah, Elf is just about ready to go. I've got to really nail down this new song. But I've got dress rehearsal tomorrow night. I've got Tuesday afternoon off, and then I'm going to go and see it Tuesday night. And then Wednesday we're doing the show. So yeah, just going to go and do it. There's nothing I can do about it now. I've just got to learn this new song and get on with it. The rest is fine. There's one song in it that I really don't like, that is quite difficult technically. So I think it's quite early on in the show. So once we get past that, the rest I can just sit back and enjoy, really. The best song is the first song in the second half, which is Nobody Cares About Santa, which is brilliant. And I love that one. I'm really looking forward to doing that. But just before the interval, spoiler alert, Buddy and his dad have this big fight, and his dad says, I never want to see you again, get out. And Buddy's all alone, and he's saying, I only tried my best. And now I'm a terrible person. And he starts crying while the rest of the cast are singing this really upbeat, cheery song. And God, it gets me every time. It makes me tear up. So thank God that's just before the interval, so I can go backstage and calm myself down a bit. And then right at the end, when Santa wants his sleigh to fly, another spoiler alert, they need to raise people's Christmas spirits. Everybody start singing. And the cast have learned, I've taught them. I didn't want to, but I impressed upon them how important it was to get it right and not be accused of cultural appropriation, for their own purposes. But it's fitting, and I think they've worked really hard. Anyway, they're singing this song, and they start doing Just Sing a Christmas Song and keep on singing it all season long. And I decided that when they do that, I'm not going to sign. I'm just going to turn around and sign it to them in case anybody gets lost. But last Sunday, I turned round to watch them do this and I was in tears. I was in floods. Because it's just so, they've all worked so hard. I did a couple of videos to talk them through it and they've all worked so hard on this. And it just makes me, And I didn't want to do that today at bank call because, of course, I'm a snotty mess. So I didn't want to like tsunami of snot out over everybody. But it is so touching. It's really nice. So, yeah, bank call was fantastic. It was so good. And I'm so excited now about the show. I wish I wasn't ill, but, you know, what can you do? At least I'm not on stage having to sing through like the bronchitis or whatever. I'm just going to have to dose myself up and just do what I can. That's all you can do. I'm past the part of my cold where I'm sneezing all the time. So at least, hopefully, unless there's a lot of dust or dry ice or whatever, I won't be sneezing all over the front 3 rows. So yeah, it is what it is, as they say. So really looking forward to dress rehearsal tomorrow. I've got to get my tie out of the cupboard with the candy canes on it. Got to paint my cufflinks. Not quite sure. I don't think I've got the right colour green, so I'm going to have to go off and source some green tomorrow. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Elf. And let's get it done. Oh my word, though. In Annie Get Your Gun, she sings this song, I'm just the girl who can't say no, and I am booked for most of the season next year. I've got 3 shows, maybe 2 shows in March, 1 in April, and then October, November next year is just crackers. I've got like 3 shows within like 6 weeks of each other. And I've made sure that I haven't overbooked myself so that I would have plenty of time between each show to practice. And then the trustee of this group, I mean, this is the second time I've worked for them. And the trustee of this group said, we're doing On the Town next May. Will you do it? And of course, my head is saying, well, no, you'll have just come off the back of 2 shows. You're going to be knackered. And On the Town is a big show. You really should just say, no, I'm sorry, I've already been booked by these other people. But my mouth just went, yeah, that'd be great. I can't wait. So, because I now have a contract that I send out to groups, it's basically a race. It's a contract race between these groups of whoever books me gets their show done. So if I get to end of January and I've got these 3 shows, all that want 3 groups that want me to do their shows, but only 2 of them have returned their those are the 2 shows I'm going to do. I'm going to have to be really strict about it. But we'll see. These are small groups. They have trustees who have to have meetings and it takes time. It doesn't get done overnight. But yeah, I'd rather be too busy than sitting around literally twiddling my thumbs. So yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm an ill idiot. I think in my defence, Your Honour, the Sudafed had worn off. I was a really bad headache. Just wanted to come home and have a drink. Not an alcoholic one, obviously. So yeah, that's where we're up to. It was a wonderful band call, and the music's so like 1950s jazzy, so it's really my bag, baby. And everybody was so, people were practicing their dance routines, and they saw the scenery, and oh my god, if you haven't got tickets, get a ticket. It's going to be a really, really good show. So I'm really excited about tomorrow now. Just put all the the feeling crappy and what have you to one side and just get on there and really enjoy it. So I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.